Good afternoon. I'm out here shooting the White River National Forest here. Not very far from where I live, actually. This is called La Crosse Creek Trail, and I've actually photographed this area last summer when I was here, but it's been more than several months, probably close to a year since I've shot here. So today we're going to go out into the woods. This is the first day that this trail is open for the season. We're going to go out and see if we can get some good photos. So a couple spots that I've shot here before that I'm looking forward to maybe trying to shoot again. So I think it should be a good time getting out there and shooting some mountains and creeks and stuff. So let's do it. So this stream behind me is absolutely raging right now. It's all the snow melt from winter. So this is the time of year it's just like the rivers are just crazy, which to me makes a lot better and more dramatic photos of the rivers and streams here in spring, because when you have the most amount of water like just raging down them. So it's pretty awesome. I like photographing this kind of stuff. I mean, you don't always get amazing photos, but it's pretty cool to photograph this kind of stuff. I've never shot this location before. Might be kind of loud with the rapids coming down here. But yeah, I've never shot this location before. I did find a composition here that I quite liked, at least looking at it here. We'll see how the photos turn out once I get on my computer to edit them. But I think it's a pretty cool spot. I actually quite like this spot. I got two 2-second long exposures here. One in portrait, one in landscape. So horizontal and vertical. And I think they might have turned out pretty nice. It's a really cool spot. I like this. I like this spot. Shot this exact location, this bridge right here, about a year ago. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to take the same photo, like the same composition I took last year. So I'm kind of curious what I come up with compared to the last year's photo. Maybe we'll compare the two, the one from last year, the one from this year. See how they turn out. This is the spot right here. There's the bridge up there. Kind of just kneel down on this log here. Got the photo. About a 1-second exposure just to get the water have some motion in it. But yeah, looks pretty good. We'll see how it compares to last year's photo. So this is a spot that I wanted to get to. This is a lake called Surprise Lake, and again I came up here about a year ago and photographed this exact location. And that in the background there is Mount of the Holy Cross, which is our local 14,000 foot tall mountain, the only one we have in our area actually. And honestly, I said this in a video I made a few videos ago, a couple weeks ago, that it's actually one of my favorite mountains to shoot, if not my favorite mountain to shoot in this area, because it's just so dramatic. It's very dominant, prominent over the mountains surrounding it. It's a lot higher than a lot of the other mountains around it, so it just takes up a lot of space in the sky, and it's a really great subject to photograph. I've used a tripod to take more photos in this video than I normally do. I actually am not much of a tripod shooter. I don't really like using the tripod for my photos. I prefer to go handheld. But today I've just been taking loads of photos and I had to use a tripod. So I've been doing a couple second long exposures, which of course you kind of need to use tripods for that because you can't hold your hand steady enough. And I was just taking photos of myself. So I've been using a tripod a lot more today than I normally would, but that's alright. Duck just going across the lake there. Kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I think we're setting up for what may be a really fantastic sunset. We have these really nice clouds that are passing over right now. I think we got, thinking about an hour until sunset. So I'm hoping gonna hang out here and wait. I got a couple compositions in mind, and right here in this area. So I did shoot here last year, so I kind of know what I'm working with here as far as compositions. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna wait and see if these clouds light up once the sun drops low enough, because I think they might, which will probably provide us with a pretty spectacular sunset. I just want to kind of iterate this point that I want to make in this video, is that I think this is the importance that I've started to realize about shooting one location multiple times, because this is only the second time I've come up here and shot, but since I did come up here about a year ago and shot up here, and I walked all around this entire area and took photos in different spots, I already knew that this was probably the best spot for me to shoot the lake with Mount of the Holy Cross in the background. So I didn't have to, you know, wander around and explore here too much, because I've already done that a year ago, and I know what all the spots look like, and I have photos from last time showing me like what it looked like from each spot, so I know to come here, and this is going to be probably a safe bet. So that's kind of, to me, the importance of shooting a location multiple times, and that's something I've just kind of learned recently. Before, I kind of would like to try and go to a new spot like every time I went out, but now that I haven't been here in a year and I get to come back and see with fresh eyes, it's like I know where the good spots are, but also I've improved as a photographer since then, and I can see it from just a different perspective than I saw it last time. So I think that's a good point to keep in mind if you're doing landscape photography or any type of photography, visiting a location multiple times and shooting it multiple times in different conditions and just seeing what you come out with, and you're probably going to learn a lot as a photographer by doing that. Well, unfortunately, I was waiting for that sunset for like an hour, and the sunset just didn't ever materialize. It just grayed over completely. Like, it's just completely gray out here. It started like raining a bit. The conditions looked perfect for it. Honestly, it just didn't happen. So that's the way it goes sometimes. I was kind of disappointed about it, to be honest with you, but I guess I still had a good time out here. But that's why, like I was saying earlier, you shoot in one location multiple times if it's a good location, and hopefully eventually you'll get the right conditions to get a good photo, you know. But today just wasn't my day, I guess, so we'll see, maybe next time. Thanks for watching. It was still a pretty fun adventure. Hopefully I still got some cool photos. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, which I'll link down below, which is at envision_adventure, to see all my photos and stuff that I post on there. Also my website, envisionadventure.net, where I post blog posts about my photos and my trips and all that kind of stuff. That's also linked below if you want to visit my site and check it out. That would be greatly appreciated. So I'm going to head back to the car. It's going to start getting dark here pretty soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.